Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Gaming Nights channel. Tonight we're playing Fallout 4. This is part 48 in our series. So without further ado, I bring to you more UNCUT gameplay.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the
same way
surface?
you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without the superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they
However
have a right to
closely
free
they may
will.
approximate human behavior, they are still... When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for us. A synth has taken over the Raider gang, and his memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's under his leadership, Gabriel. The Raiders have taken many. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad, we'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before... Now you should get moving. More harm is done. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Night.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. Since you've unexpectedly accelerated, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment. I now have two missions for you to complete. I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. To the success of our mission on that tape. So the second part of your mission requires a bit of background. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland. During this process, various projects, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. She developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. That her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood
Had
let
I
her
been
go.
in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood project we're working on. And it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty.
Stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from them.
The Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
Child synth. It's just remarkable.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious
No, I can't
phase
talk about
3?
that.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. The responses map almost identically to expectations. Some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice, just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to...
So I could do some missions for the Institute before I turn on them and kill them, but like from a moral standpoint of view, I'm not sure I want to do that, but we might do it just to do it. I'm not sure. We'll see.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
It's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built, too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best-case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. Your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details?
Reconnoiter of the Institute.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy.
Well done.
The Brotherhood.
As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. On to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. You don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Levels are spiking. Might want to have the doctor take a look.
Proctor Ingram.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Come first. On. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, and I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. Spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. You think that was easy? Try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Proctor.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence. Because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's got to be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Fuck yeah, I love Liberty Prime. So, while I was playing Fallout 3, I remember before they gave the Broken Steel expansion, well, before they released the Broken Steel expansion, Liberty Prime was in the last mission, and I love that mission. Liberty Prime's amazing.
You haven't lived until...
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan. Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
If anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. Coming from you, it sounds like you actually Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you
Radiation has a twisted.
I'm thinking I might do that Institute mission, but instead of bring the synth back in to get reprogrammed or watched by the Institute or done whatever the Institute's going to do to him, I might just kill him. Because he's gone raider and he's been killing people, so I mean, morally standing, that's fine. I just don't want to bring him back in.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you
That's
need.
what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't
Now,
lose
before you
them.
get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time
Once you start
return.
building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4.
Hey.
Guess it was nothing.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upend. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. Are you ready to go in?
I can handle these raiders on my own.
I have no reason to doubt that, sir, but I have my orders. If you take on that synth, I'll be right there with you.
I hope I can actually, like, eliminate the synth. I don't want to take him in. I just want to, like, eliminate him. Since he turned evil, I mean, may as well. That's jokes. The Brotherhood is fighting the Courser. Me who just wants to betray the Institute, the Brotherhood's got my back on my betrayals. Amazing. Fucking great. I mean, I did tell the Courser I didn't need his help, so the Brotherhood is holding him back. I just want to eliminate that synth. I don't want to bring him in.
Something's out there.
Sloppy tactics, bad aim. Let's do this. I'm gonna make this as painful as possible. Don't forget to check it. Come on out. Let's get this over.
Communist target acquired.
Threat eliminated. I think we're being shadowed.
Hey.
Hostiles nearby. Not sure where, though.
Yes.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
I'm not going to destroy this man's identity and free will. Killing him would be more humane.
Waste of ammo. Following your lead. Ammo levels are good.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Le fusil terrible. It's a reference from Fallout 3. It's the terrible shotgun. Oh my god, and I actually like that shotgun.
Got it. Yes.
Judging by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of the Institute. Just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
plunder if you got.
So you are here.
What are you doing, boss? We can take these
Keep
guys.
your mouth shut! I know what I'm doing! We got a Modestville stash. I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you. Freely. If you walk away afterwards. We'll have your word.
You have my word? Give me what you got.
The password to get into the stash is mad. Help yourself, my fellow pirate. We can.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have my orders.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
I guess the other synth did not let me betray. That's
It's
pretty
an
lame.
honor to have you.
I kind of want to... I didn't want to take that synth in. I wanted to destroy him. Like, it would have been more human to destroy him.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't
Hey.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
Getting late. Do my best work after dark anyway.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
Most folks that run with me don't live out.
Mama Murphy's as good as her word, kid. No more kills. No more sight either.
There's no sport to spilling blood if the person who earned it.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but
provides.
Commonwealth would relax to be safe.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in
Someone
nature.
needs help.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
What's better, combat armor or synth armor in Fallout 4? Question mark.
According to Fallout Wiki, fandom, synth armor comes in regular, sturdy and heavy variants, with each successive tier being much stronger and heavier. Compared to regular combat armor, the regular synth armor has less ballistic resistance but more energy resistance.
silence is troubling. I hope I didn't offend you. Did I misinterpret? I hope I didn't offend you. Are you all right? Your silence is troubling. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. You certainly know your way around the workbench. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. My outboard functions are operating at full capacity. It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir. Don't worry, my ocular sensors are well suited for travel at night.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
I'm glad to see you return safe. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
The Institute created that synth, so the Institute is
I
responsible
disagree.
for what it does.
A synth is no more inherently evil. When a man dies by gunshot, is the weapon's maker blamed? The blame rightly falls on he who pulled the trigger. We created the synth. But whether they intended to or not, the Railroad's agents turned it into a killer. The task is done. And you've returned. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. While you were away, I had quarters. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. I think you'll be quite pleased.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Sir, we've had another situation.
Father is more than just our leader. He's our creator.
This is unacceptable.
We think there was a system glitch.
Bet it's pretty boring down here compared to up there.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
More patrols and more rounds. If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it
When you're
immediately.
finished here, sir, your father wants to see you.
Again. Got it.
I'm looking forward to the next mission.
Now that we have intelligence.
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together? Good. Firing.
All right, looks nominal. And you didn't settle the ship.
Sure. Anytime.
When it comes to keeping the pre-one running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Never expected Dr. Lee would...
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight.
I found some technical
And
documents
they're
for
in
you.
wonderful condition as well. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost... Check every...
still ain't... Perfect. But we're...
Something's out there. Thanks for your help.
growing well.
Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, you know the deal. If you like what you see and you want more, subscribe to the channel, hit like on the video, share the video. If you're already subscribed and you've been watching, like a returning viewer, props to that. Thank you very much. So yeah, I mean, all positive engagements really do help channel growth, and that's what I'm going for. So yeah, it's your boy Slasher, Gaming Nice Channel. Have yourselves a good night, ladies and gentlemen. Take care.